Okay, so welcome to see how I use the mini C-arm fluoroscan. So it's all plugged in, we're in theatre. First thing to do is turn it on, which is bottom right down here. And it's essentially a PC, so you've just got to let it all warm up. Okay, so once we've logged on, it'll bring you to the perform, review or shutdown screen. So then we need to put in the patient's details. Put as much information in as you can. Okay, and then once that's all in, hit perform, and then theoretically you're ready to start. There's a wireless foot pedal, and it's the big orange button or pedal which is responsible for taking the images. And on the C-arm itself, there's several buttons along here. There's a laser targeting device which might not show up on the camera. It will turn off after about 10 seconds. If you want it to stay on, press it, hold it for a few seconds, it will flash and then it will stay on for the rest of the case. If when you're taking pictures you need more or less exposure, then you can increase the milliamps by using the up or down cursor here on the right hand side. Okay. Sometimes when you go to take a picture, on the screen it will say there's a problem with the collimator. It's in an invalid position, and what that's referring to is this lever just underneath here. Okay, so it needs to be swung one way or the other, and if it's been knocked and it's in the middle position, it won't allow you to take an image. So you've just got to make sure it's on one side or the other, and then the error screen will clear and you can take an image. Just stop. So when you're taking an image, everyone needs to be at least 2 meters, or needs to be 2 meters away from the image generator, and you don't need LED on if you're more than 2 meters away, although it's advisable that everyone in the theatre does, and of course the user and the assistants need to have that. There's no guidance that the patient themselves needs it. After the case has been done, if you hit the review button, it will take you to all the images that have been taken from that case. You can touch an image and then you can hit the save button and it will save it to the hard drive of the mini C-arm, so that if there's any later recourse for looking at the images, there is a copy on the hard drive. We don't have a printer, and if you really want to, there is a USB port here, so you can export the images. They can be printed off on a PC, Trust PC, and then they can be scanned into ePro if need be. And then for the very last thing, if you go to press the DAT report at the end here, once you've taken some images, it will tell you how many kilovolts, milliamps, and what your DAP was for the procedure, and then your duration of exposure. If you can put that with the patient details into the logbook, then there's also a record, written logbook of the details and the examination that you've just performed for documentation's sake.